Hey, Michelle LLC here with Orgasmic Living 111111 here in my mobile office. Really excited to bring an exciting and informational topic to you today that I think is going to take you to the next level. I know it did for me. Now, I have to just say, I have this beautiful location set up today, and it is freezing outside. So I had to bring it inside, and I had to find a way to make it happen anyways, because that's what it's really about. It's about not having limitations. It's about setting your goals high and going for it, because there is nothing in your way. So with that being said, let's hit today's topic. Today's topic is where we as seekers go wrong. Now, if you're watching this video, most likely you are somebody who is looking to, one, raise your vibration, also take charge of your life and start manifesting things, and you're really on a spiritual journey where you're starting to see the link between the way you think and feel with the results that you get and the power that you have in your life to be able to really create a dynamic experience for yourself. You also just might be stopping in because of the fact that, hey, we all need to eat and we all need to take this information in from different spots. And you're right there and you're vibrating high and you're like, I just need a pit stop just to check in. So let's really talk about some of the things that we do that really just it's the one area where we really go wrong, or it's just several things. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how this all plays out. So the first thing I really want to hit on is the fact, and this is a mistake that I was making for a long time, was when the opportunity to invest in a program or a coaching or something came up, I wouldn't do it. I would not invest in my growth. I would find ways to get all my information without any cost to myself, which was really detrimental, because there's an underlying message that is really being said when you refuse to pay for something or invest in something. Now, I'm not saying you should just be throwing money all over the place with no reason or rhyme, but the reality is that you should be investing in your growth. If you have something that you want to learn, you're going to pay the school or the program to teach you this dynamic whatever it is that you're learning. A scientist, they're going to go to school for science. A nurse, they're going to go to school for nursing. A football player, they're going to have a coach to teach them these different things. The coach is the teacher. So when we really start looking at what we've done in our lives, we have always invested in the things that are important to us. If we have a relationship, we're going to invest in it. We're going to take time. We're going to put money, which will grow our love for whatever the topic is or whatever the subject is. And so that is one of the biggest things, is when we're not willing to invest in our craft, in ourself, in terms of our spiritual growing, in terms of programming and retreats and meditations, yoga classes, coaching, training, programs. We're really saying we're not willing to invest in us, which really hits a core spot within the fact that if we do not feel valuable, if we are not worth it, then why would we spend money on us? That is one of the biggest things. It's a telltale sign, even in my spots where financially things haven't always been perfect, right? And it's like I've made allowances and sacrifices for certain foods, for certain shoes, for certain clothes, for certain events that I would go to, but I wouldn't make that same sacrifice for something that's going to open my whole experience in my life to something grand by working with somebody or getting their program to really elevate me to a new level of understanding. That screams volumes. So it also really shows what we believe, because that's another part of this, is like, you can say you want to be dynamic in terms of being this business owner and having your own fashion line or writing a book and being these things. hey, being a world-renowned speaker and coach and author and all these different things. But if in the back of my mind and in that little space that no one really hears, I'm hearing, you can't do that. You're not worth it. You're not enough. Nobody's going to want to watch you. Why would anybody watch this video? Those thoughts are destructive, and those are actually our beliefs and our knowing. So if our belief and our knowing are vastly different, like, oh, I want to be this, but deep down inside, we are having those little negative thoughts, we will never see the fruit of our harvest and our labor, because of the fact there will never be any fruit to harvest, because we have destroyed the plant by not watering it with the proper things. I mean, you can pour liquid under a tree, but if it's toxic, it's going to kill the tree. If it's nourishing and refreshing, it'll give life to the tree. So these things really matter. I mean, it's not something that just kind of happens over here and doesn't happen over here. What you are feeding in your head matters, and what you're believing in your core matters, and what you're telling yourself matters. These things are going to really help you go to the next level. Now, the same token on all of this is, what are you willing to invest in if you're not willing to invest in yourself? Because the truth is, you are investing in yourself. You're just not investing in the empowerment of yourself. You're investing in the destruction of yourself. Let me say that again. You are not investing in the empowerment of yourself. You are investing in the destruction of yourself. So as I'm sitting here and I'm worried about how my teeth look with braces, is my hair okay? Did it do what it was supposed to, because it's always doing whatever, and now I have absolutely no idea how my hair looks? Do I stop this video? Do I say, no, I can't put it out there? What am I going to do? Am I going to worry about the judgment of others that really is reflecting the judgment I have of myself? Am I investing in the story that I'm not enough, that nobody likes me? Am I investing in the story that things always fall apart for me, that I don't have money, that I don't have friends, that I don't have this? Am I investing in the story that when I meet men, that it's like they're only out for one thing and they're not trustworthy, and good men don't exist, good women don't exist, you know, people are always cheating and doing all these things? Am I investing in the story of destruction, or am I constantly investing in the fact that, you know what, this video is going to go viral? This message is necessary in the elevation, in the change that is taking place on the planet, where people are waking up. This is going to wake up some people, and this is going to fall in the hands of some folks that it's going to change lives, because people are going to be fed by this and decide to get into action. It is going to be powerful. Now, I'm going to say, I don't change lives. I give the tools to change lives. And it's totally up to the person watching this to do the work. And if we're not willing to do the work, because that's really what I'm talking about. All of this summed up is, we as seekers are not always willing to do the work to release what has been keeping us trapped and caged in the first place. When we're willing to do the work, when we are willing to let go of the thoughts that are destructive, and we are willing to feed and support the ones that are empowering, we will see a definite change in everything that we're doing. And we'll see it in our thoughts. We'll see it in our feelings. And then in those moments, we are going to elevate into an orgasmic space. The energy within us will become orgasmic, and our living will become orgasmic, and we will start living orgasmically, because of the fact that we're no longer on a plane where we're speaking here on this high vibration, but we're living here on a lower vibration. We have got to get into a balanced space with our thoughts, our feelings, and the things that we're doing that elevates us on the highest vibration, so we can really be who we are created to be. And that is dynamic beings of energy that are changing this planet and spreading joy and love everywhere. I know it sounds kind of like hoofy, oh, love and joy, unicorns and rainbows, but it's not about that. I look at Oprah, and that woman is living an orgasmic life. She is doing everything on the highest level of vibration. It is, I just read a book by Michael Singer. Amazing books. Let me just tell you, The Untethered Soul, and what is it? The Allowance or Submission Project. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the book right off. I'm so engrossed in it. But this is what I'm saying. Like Allowing and Surrender Project, the Surrendering Project. Huge experience for me, because so much of what I'm hearing in my own head is the voice that's telling me I can't. And to be able to meditate that voice down and be able to get into a space with the spirit, to be able to say, Spirit, be louder, out talk it, calm it down, take me over. I surrender to your will. I give you my will to live your will, because I know, just like I want the absolute best for my son, and I will do everything to open every door for him to be his absolute best person and live his best life, that which created us has the exact same desire, the same exact gift has been given to us to live the life that we decide to live. It's amazing. So, with that being said, we have got to start doing the work. We've got to start doing the work. We've got to start investing in programs. We have got to start investing in coaches. We've got to start getting involved in growing ourselves and getting involved with somebody to hold us accountable so we actually do the work. So with that being said, that is the number one thing. I don't know that there was numbers to it, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. But that is the thing that we do that is really just where we go wrong. We go wrong when we're unwilling to do the work and we're unwilling to go deeper. So that, I say, just like my guy from Infinite Waters, dive deeper. I listen to him. I listen to so many people. I love listening to so many people. There's so much knowledge out there where you can start filling yourself with good things. And that's what this is about. Fill yourself with good things. Invest in yourself. See you're absolutely created perfectly as a priceless treasure, and treat yourself as such. Invest in you. Pour into your treasure. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.